Joy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your nice questions, comments, volunteering, sending donations, and booking lessons with me. I'm really, I feel so great that you guys are so supportive. I will try to keep up by answering your questions as quickly as I can. Thank you very much for being patient with me. So this will be an answer to a subscriber. This person is a beginner violinist. Let me read the question. So it sounds like, I'm a beginner violinist, and my problem is when I play on the G or E string and put the first, second, or third finger on it, it sounds strange. I think we all experience that one sooner or later. I tried to put the finger on different places, but it still sounds strange. Can you tell me what I can change or what I'm doing wrong? Or it's just in my mind, it sounds strange to my ears. It's nothing wrong questioning. Questioning is a very first step for you to improve or solve problems. So there's no wrong questions. Just be encouraged to keep asking questions and search for it until you are satisfied. That's certainly a good start. Okay, so now, when something doesn't sound right when we play violin, there's several or more than several causes that could be for that. So we have to identify where the problem is. So I'm gonna go a couple of things that you can check in order to fix this not so ideal sound or not so beautiful sound or strange sound, whatever you want to call it. Okay, first, sometimes when you place the finger in the wrong spot, let's say, you have to make sure your first finger sits, or second, third in the right spot. If it doesn't, it's just out of tune, which one could say sounds strange. If this is the case, then for beginner violinists, often it's a big helpful to put just a couple tapes just as a guideline to show where to put your first, second, third, and fourth finger on. I will put a video about how to put fret in a very simple way using rulers. So please check that one out if that's the case. So about putting the simple tapes so that you make sure the first, second, third fingers are going in the right place. So let's see, another cause, one of many other causes could be your left finger. Let's say you're putting on the right spot, but it still doesn't sound good. That could be when the finger doesn't sit all the way down, but kind of touches like this, and it whistles sound. So let's say this is the sound that should be. But if I lift up tiny bit, oops, sorry. So if I lift up, this kind of sound, this kind of whistles and squeaky sound. That means the finger, the left finger has to, let's see if I can. Left finger has to go all the way down until it touches the finger. If it touches lightly, it's gonna whistle. So that's another checklist that you can check. And then last one that I suggest as a checklist would be, see the left finger, when you place the left finger, make sure you're not putting too much near the nail, but make sure they put the string where the most flesh is. So because nail does not allow to string put all the way down, you can have whistling sound. Like say this is the proper sound, but let's say you're curving your finger to overlay a lot, therefore you're pressing the key or putting the finger with where the nail is, then you could make something like a little squeaky, even though we're putting all the way. So make sure the fingertip sits all the way to the fingerboard, but with where the most flesh is. So that should solve many things. Okay, then let's move on to the right hand. When it doesn't sound good, common mistake would be too much weight or too little weight. It's a difficult thing to do. So if it's too heavy, often we adults tend to overdo it because we learn how to move our muscles already. So when we start playing, we tend to overpress the bow, therefore it makes squeaky sound. So if that's the case, see, go away from this part, which we call it frog. It's a little difficult, but go rather near the tip where it's lighter, so that by just simply moving your bow part closer to the tip, you will make the bow lighter. Therefore, it's gonna be easy to produce nicer sound. Let's say you feel like your bow is too light and then make squeak sound. And then you would do the opposite. Then bring the bow closer to the frog. Maybe it doesn't have to be right there, but just close enough so you can take advantage of the heavier part of the bow. And see if instead of being here, see if we can just use a little heavier part. By doing that, you might be able to improve your sound instantly. Another point, very important point, no matter what level the violinist is when it comes to making beautiful sound, is finding out or defining where the sounding point is. Sounding point is the spot where it sounds best on E or on each string. So sounding point for G string is rather closer fingerboard, whereas D is a little away, A and E. So as you notice, sounding point of G, D, A, E. So it's all different. So you have to find it out. That way, when you place the bow, it sounds the best right away by just placing the bow on the right spot. At last, on the right hand technique that improves your sound instantly would be watching your bow. Whether once you start it, remember you have to constantly adjust every joint, your wrist finger joint, and the height of the elbow in order to keep the bow to keep the same on the same spot. But often when we're new to this violin playing, because it requires so much multitasking, often bow travels away from the ideal spot, from the sounding spot. They sometimes go away to there or too close a bridge. In my studio, often when it doesn't sound good or when it sounds too squeaky, often beginner violinists, their bow is too closer to the finger, to the bridge. They started well, checked everything, but they're reading music or there's many other multitasking happening. Therefore, they let go a little of controlling the bow, and often the bow goes like that, and that's when it loses its sound. So just if that's the case, just take the left hand fingering out for now and just practice open strings just until you master and remember how the movement on your right arm feels like, so that when you add left hand, then you know how to keep the bow in the right spot, on the best sounding spot, even when you're moving constantly. Yeah. So I hope this video is helpful. Thank you for watching and thank you for your nice support. I hope to see you again. Please remember to subscribe and share my videos. Bye bye.